Hello, everybody. Oh, why is that not working properly? Let me have a look here. I need to fix that up. That's doing the wrong thing. Let me see if I can test why that's not working. Should be doing that thing, but it's not. Why is it just like the background? How strange. That should be doing the right thing, but it's not currently. How weird. Why is my little thing not working? Let me try this again. Might turn off the camera. And we can try turning it back on. There we go. That's working. That's better. Haha. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're all doing well. Let me have a look here and see and make sure that we are all live and fine to go. Switch to my face. If you are in the chat, say hi. Hope you're all doing well. Hopefully you can hear me all fine and good. Awesome. Great. You can see my face. We like that. Thank you, River, for letting me know and can hear me fine. Love it. Fantastic. Cool. Well, welcome. We'll probably see a few more people drop in here, I imagine. But in the meantime, thank you all for dropping in. I hope you're excited for a little bit of a listening party for the December monthly challenge. I'm just trying to get my screen here all set up. Yeah, I can see that. I don't know why. It's like it's picking up that there's like a another human there. Oh, it's gone now. Oh, and it's weird. Whatever. It's fine. It's just the little fake green screen that I've got going on, the little glitch above the head. Cool. So if you're new here, if you don't know what's going on, we are doing the listening party for the Discord monthly challenge for December. Every single month, we run a little bit of a creative challenge where we get a community voted prompt to basically help inspire some creativity, and then that gets put out to the community over the last 2 weeks or so of the month. And then over that 2 weeks, the community members, all of you, if you're a part of the Discord, thanks for being here, basically have the opportunity to create a track using that prompt. In line with that prompt, submit it for the challenge. And the idea is just that it gets you creating, gets you making some music, and gets you finishing something. You should have something that's kind of finished by the end of it. This was kind of inspired by me doing a Weekly Beats challenge called Weekly Beats, which is basically where or where you create a track every single week for the whole year. That's actually running again this year, and I'm actually doing it again this year. I know, crazy. So if you do want to make more than just a single track every month, if you want to make a track a week, check out Weekly Beats. That's a cool thing as well. And you can also do it in tandem with, of course, these Discord challenges as well. But the prompt for this month's challenge, or for December's challenge, was to use lots of reversed sounds. So that was the prompt for the December challenge. And I think that that was a really cool prompt. And I think a lot of people really liked the idea of it. And I'm really excited to get into hearing some of the submissions. So as per usual, we're going to start listening through my submission. I think we have, how many submissions have we got here? We've got 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, including mine. 7 submissions, including mine. So shouldn't be too massively long of a stream today or tonight or wherever it is where you're watching it from. But I'm super excited to get stuck into it. As per usual, we will go through, start with mine, and then we'll listen through in submission order. So let me share the Discord screen here. Fantastic. That should be going all nice and fine. And let me just make sure that this is going good. Great. If you're in the chat, drop a hi. Let me know how you're going. If you submitted, fantastic. And let's take a listen to the first submission from me. So I always like doing these submissions. I always like submitting to my own challenges. It also forces me to make music as well, which is always a little bit of fun. And so, as I said, I'm also doing weekly beats again this year. So what I wanted to do, as well as use a bunch of reverse sounds, is also basically, as part of the weekly beats challenge, wanted to have a little story that I do with every single submission that I do for that, just like 150 or so words, just a really, really small one. And so that's what I've been doing, and that's why there's a little story here as well. If you want to read the story, you can read it either on screen, or you can go to the Weekly Beats website, or the Discord. Actually, probably is a bit better. Go to the Discord and read the story if you want. But yeah, we're gonna take a listen to this, and let's take a listen to my submission for my artist project, Creditect, called Return to Dust, and then we'll get into the submissions from everyone else. So let me know if the audio quality is good, if things are too quiet, too loud, whatever. Jump it in the chat or in the Discord and let me know. Otherwise, let's get into it and take a listen to my submission for the December monthly Discord challenge. There we go. That was my submission for the December Discord monthly challenge. I see there's a few more people jumped into the stream. Say hi if you're in the YouTube chat. Yeah, that was my submission. Return to Dust. Yeah, it's kind of like hard to hear some of the reverse sounds in there, but there's a lot of reverse sounds kind of going on in the background. I use them a lot to like create the atmosphere and really like add some extra things going on in the drop and in the intro and stuff as well. Thanks, River. Thank you so much for the kind words there. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I had a lot of fun making that. It was really cool to use a lot of reverse sounds in everything and just like see what I could do with them, add some glitchiness, stretching, like a lot of resampling of the bass sounds and reversing them and stuff. And it was hugely fun. Lots of reversing of the vocals in there as well. Reverse drum breaks, reverse drums, like just little bits and pieces everywhere. I still wanted it to be like a, not super overly reverse track, but yeah, I like the kind of, as you say there, the push and the pull as it builds. It's yeah, it's pretty fun. I enjoyed that a lot. So yeah, that was my submission to the December monthly challenge using lots of reverse sounds. It's crazy cool that we managed to get a whole year of challenges, and we're going to continue on with these challenges into 2026 as well. So yeah, happy new year to everyone. Congrats again to everyone who submitted with some fours and reversed in quick succession to create that. Yeah, lots and like fours and reverse sounds in very quick succession to create that like push pull and like just kind of reversing really quickly and stuff like that. I don't know, maybe I'll start to do some live streams where I like break down projects or something like that too. And maybe that could be a little bit of fun. Maybe do some off weeks where we do some breaking down of projects or doing something like that. That could be kind of fun. Wonderful, wicked. Awesome. So that was my submission. So let's jump into the other submissions. If you did submit, let's make sure you're in the chat. Let's say hi, but we're going to start right from the top with the first submission, which is from our Wintergreen. Thank you so much for submitting. As always, it's really fantastic to see you submitting every single month. And just seeing people submit so regularly as well is really fantastic. So let's take a look at what River said. So starting point was that I spent a lot of time reversing the 45 tracks I'd already made this year. Yeah, 45 tracks is a huge win. So congrats on that. And then got some really good news unexpected about something I've been working on. It's been hugely stressful and didn't expect to hear about. Cool, awesome. Tried to write a brand new song that heavily used the reverse samples that captured this good news feeling. Awesome, so we're kind of going for a good news feeling with a bunch of the reverse samples. Two of the most prominently used came from tracks Usual Angel Things and Dinosaur Cloud, which I've also included below for reference. Fantastic. And also features some samples such as tram samples, train samples, pocket operator samples, and a Monotron sample as well. Love it. Awesome. So let's take a listen to application approved by our Wintergreen submission for the December monthly challenge on the Matt Tinkler Music Discord. Awesome. Amazing. Thank you so much for that one, River. Congratulations on submitting to the final challenge for the year for the December monthly challenge. Let's get some happy celebrations going on in the YouTube stream chat. Yeah, that was awesome. So much reverse sounds in there. I loved hearing it all, and it's really cool to hear that like good news feeling captured with all those reverse sounds as well. So fantastic. Congratulations on the submission. And yeah, like seeing you submit so much this year or throughout 2025 with the challenges was really, really cool. If you're in the chat, if you're in the YouTube chat, say hi, drop a hi. If you have no idea what's going on here, we're listening through the submissions for the December Discord challenge that I run every single month, or the monthly Discord challenge that I run, and the December version of that challenge, which was the 12th one that we ran in 2025. And we have 7 submissions that we're going through. We've just gone through Rivers or R Wintergreen's application approved submission, and the prompt for the December monthly challenge was to use lots of reversed sounds. So if you did do a submission, you're going to be coming up soon if you haven't already been played. Or if you in the chat, drop a hi, let me know you're here, and let's move on to the next track, which is by Treb. We have Reversed. So Treb says, what a fun making a track with reverse samples and sounds. Reversed them all, but with some of them Reese bass strings in the lead made no difference. It's funny that sometimes with reversing sounds, like it just doesn't really make much of a difference at all if you reverse them. Like they just sound basically the same chords as they do reversed. Although it can make some interesting textural shifts, which is something I discovered doing this challenge as well. So doubled up the bass and placed it in the reverse before the normal one. When you reverse the percussion, you have to move them into the right position. Yeah, and created a new language with the reversed vocal. Hope you can enjoy it. Fantastic. I am excited to hear this one. Oh, we have a Google Drive file, so we might have to do a little bit of fancy stuff there to get this to play properly. So let me just see if I can get this all sorted, because I'm going to have to switch some stuff up here because it's a Google Drive. So let me, and name is also reversed. Fantastic. I love it. So apologies for 1 second whilst I just get this sorted out, and I add in a new audio input capture, create that, and we're going to make this the desktop audio. Where are we? Cast a desktop audio. Okay. Cool. All right. Hopefully this comes in all good. Let's take a listen to Treb's submission for the December monthly Discord challenge. Awesome. Shout out Treb. That was great. Thank you so much for submitting. Let's let off some confetti in the YouTube stream chat. That was really cool. Thank you so much for submitting. The reverse vocals in there were sick. I really, really enjoyed those reverse vocals. That was really, really cool. Yeah, great job on the reverse sounds. Really cool to see you submitting. I'm not sure if I've seen Treb submit before, so if that's the case, if I haven't seen you submit before, welcome, congrats on your first submission as well. If you have no idea what we're doing here, if you're in the YouTube chat, you're just kind of joining in, we're listening through the submissions for the December monthly Discord challenge, the last Discord challenge for the year of 2025. We've just gone through 3 submissions. We've got another 4 to make it through. If you want to jump in for the January challenge, or you want to go and listen to these yourself, make sure to head on over to the Discord. There's a link in the description. But we've just listened to Treb's submission. Let's move on and take a listen to Nate Kentblock's submission, which is Wasting My Time with You. I believe, I don't know if Nate is in chat. If you're in the chat, drop a hi, say hi. It'd be cool to see you here. And Nate Kentblock says, love the idea of reverse sounds, didn't have a ton of time to put it in, but here's what I got. The obvious rises, a lot of reverse percussion. The chord progression has a reverse chord leading into every chord hit. A lot of reverse crash and hats, a bunch of reverse vocal glitches. Tried to make sure it didn't sound too messy and cluttered. Not sure I succeeded at that one, but here we go. It's hard to do that with reverse sound sometimes, to get it to sound like not super messy and cluttered. You have to really like be super precise with where you put stuff. Nitro expired, so I can't post the song, so here's a SoundCloud link. Cool, no worries. Let's open up the SoundCloud, and I should have that here too. So let's open that up and take a listen to Nate Kentblock's submission, which is Wasting My Time with You. And hopefully this should let me play. All right, it's starting to play. There we go. Let's take a listen.
Time with you, but I like it too. I'm wasting away, it's true, but I like wasting time with you. Wasting my time with you, but I like it too. I'm wasting away, it's true, You're a neon soul in the dark moonlight. Neon soul in the neon light. You're a neon soul in the dark moonlight. Neon soul. Neon soul. Neon soul. Neon soul in the neon light. You're a neon soul in the dark moonlight. Neon soul in the neon light. You're a neon soul in the dark moonlight. You're a neon soul in the dark moonlight. You're a neon soul in the dark moonlight. Dark moonlight. Dark moonlight. Wasting my time with you, but I like it too. I'm wasting away, it's true, but I like wasting time with you. Wasting my time with you, but I like it too. I'm wasting away, it's true, but I like wasting time with you. Goes through my life, there's nothing you've ever dreamed of. Give me what I need. Come and set me, come and set me free. Wasting my time with you, but I like it too. I'm wasting away, it's true, but I like wasting time with you. But I like wasting time with you. But I like wasting time with you.
Awesome. Thank you so much for the submission, Nate. That was fantastic. Let us do some confetti in the YouTube chat. If you're in the YouTube chat, drop a confetti reaction. Celebrate Nate's submission. That was really, really cool. Thank you so much for submitting, Nate. I don't think I've seen Nate submit these challenges as well. So congrats for the I think it's your first submission. And I see you're in the YouTube chat there, I think, as well. So props to you. Fantastic. That was really, really cool. I loved all the reverse sounds in that, like the pushing and pulling, particularly in the percussion was fantastic. And then as River said as well, the gated kind of vocals was super, super cool there. Absolutely. By the way, if anyone's wondering why I keep looking over to the side, that's because that's where my screen monitoring is and that's where all the chat and everything is. So I'm just kind of making sure that that's still running. But yeah, if you're just joining in, you have no idea what's going on, we are listening through the submissions for the December monthly Discord challenge that gets hosted every single month on the Matt Tinkler Music Discord. If you want to join in for January, you want to take a listen to the submissions for December or any of the previous months, you can jump into the Discord by heading to the link in the description of this video. And we're going to move on now to the next submission. We've got 3 more submissions left. Again, thank you so much, Nate, for jumping in there with submission. And we're going to move on to Undulate by Fapril Sophie in the Discord. I always love hearing Fapril submissions. They are super, super cool. And I love the kind of ethereal nature. And I can see by someone's comment here, it's already going to absolutely live up to the expectation. So what does Sophie say? Began by reversing a piece I was already working on as the foundation, then slowed it right down and added additional textures and effects. I tried to make each of the layers swell and swirl as if it is passing by you like a wave. Happy New Year. Yes, Happy New Year, everyone. And it's been awesome creating with you all. Yeah, so I mean, for those of you that weren't aware, this December's challenge was marked a full year of doing these challenges. So we're going to kick off again in January and it's just going to keep going. And if you have ideas for future prompts or anything like that, make sure to jump into the Discord so that you can get in on that and get in on these monthly challenges as well. But without any further ado, let's take a listen to Fapril's submission, which is Undulate. Let's go. Oh man, I could just listen to that for ages. That was so lovely. What a beautiful atmosphere that was created there. Let's put a massive confetti in the YouTube stream chat for Sophie Fapril there. That was really, really cool. I loved the use of the reverse sounds in there, and I could just listen to that for ages and ages. What an awesome ambience, background, ethereal soundscape that you've created there with lots of the reverse textures. And I mean, I'd love to know what the original piece was that you started there using as the foundation, because that was super, super nice. You know, one of my favorite parts about running these challenges is always just how diverse each of the submissions is. Like we've gone through, you know, my track, which is intense, hard hitting like drum and bass. Then we've got Rivers, which was more like kind of upbeat. And then we've had kind of two housey tracks. And now I've got this ambient thing by Fapril. It's just like, it's so cool hearing all these different styles and genres inside of the Discord server for these challenges. It's probably one of my favorite things actually about running these challenges, just hearing so much different and awesome music. And if you're not aware what we're doing here, if you just jumped in, we're listening through the submissions for the monthly Discord challenge for December, which was the final challenge for 2025. If you want to jump in and take a listen to the submissions yourself, take a listen to any of the previous submissions, or jump in for the January challenge, make sure to head to the link in the description to join the Discord if you're not already a member. And we've just taken a listen to Fapril or Sophie's submission, and it was wicked. Thank you so much. We've got 2 submissions left to get through, and I'm super excited for these last 2. Up next, we have Experiment 1F from Generali Courier. Again, I have no idea if that's how you pronounce these names, but I always love Generali submissions. They are wicked. So let's take a look at what Generali said about this one. So used Bach Prelude 12 in F minor as the inspo for the reverse sounds. Fantastic. Played it straight for a bit and then flipped certain sections. Then I got inspired to play a different melody from that. Worked out, even flipped the other effects, but decided not to overthink it this time and just made it same day production awesome. So glad we have this server to jumpstart our noodling. Hope 2026 will be even better for everyone. Yes, likewise, again, happy 2026. Everyone, hope it turns out to be a fantastic year for you. And yeah, if you want a platform to jumpstart your creativity, just like we have here for Generali's, yeah, jump into the server, jump into these Discord challenges, and I promise you'll get a lot out of just making something even every month. You know, there's a lot that can be said for that. So without any further ado, let's take a listen to Generali's submission, which is Experiment 1F. That was awesome. Wow, so much cool stuff going on in there. Let's drop some confetti in the YouTube stream chat there for Generali. That was so musically interesting, and I could definitely hear the inspiration there, the kind of Bach inspiration. And then hearing the kind of reverse sounds come in and like used throughout, that was really, really cool. And again, it's just some really cool and interesting kind of musical movements and like kind of melodies going on in that track. I thought it was really, really, really cool. So fantastic. Thank you again, Generali, so much for submitting. If you're uncertain what we're doing here, we are listening through the submissions for the December monthly Discord challenge, which was the final monthly Discord challenge run on the Matt Tinkler Music Discord server for 2025. Marks a year of doing these monthly Discord challenges. I cannot believe that. The prompt was to use a lot of reverse sounds in your track, and these challenges are going to continue, and we're going to continue doing community voted prompts every single month. So if you want to choose or vote on the prompt for January, or if you want to go back and take a listen to some of the other submissions, jump into the Discord. Link is in the description of this video. And with that said, we have one more submission to go through for the December challenge, and that is by Schmohawk, which is called Dead Battery. So Schmohawk says, I ran out of time with this one, would have liked a couple more days to mix properly, lost track of time over the Christmas, or track of days over the Christmas break, which is totally very fair. And you know, the fact that we still got 7 submissions even over Christmas, New Year's break for this, I think is absolutely awesome. So congratulations to everyone who submitted. Quite a few different reverse sounds in there, some more subtle than others, still relatively happy with the result. Has a bit of an indie movie soundtrack vibe, I think. Happy New Year, everyone. Now, before we take a listen to Schmohawk's submission, I do just want to point out that Schmohawk here has a little bit of a red kind of name. That's because Schmohawk is a part of my mentorship program that I've been running for the past 6 months, just in its kind of pilot phase. And so I've actually been hearing a lot of Schmohawk's tracks, and I can say that they're really, really coming along, and it's so cool to hear Schmohawk like making so much music and kind of participating in these challenges and then making a bunch of music outside these challenges as well. So I'm super excited to hear Schmohawk's track for the December monthly Discord challenge. So let's take a listen to Dead Battery by Schmohawk. Oh my gosh. You know, Schmohawk never ceases to amaze me, but that one was just absolutely off the charts. That was sick. Congratulations, Schmohawk. That was what a way to round out the year. Let's drop in some confetti in the chat. And you know, it's so interesting because like Schmohawk, yeah, as I mentioned, Schmohawk is part of the pilot program for the mentorship that I'm running at the moment. And I'll talk about that a little bit. But like just hearing Schmohawk like 3-4 months ago to then now as well, like doing something like that. Oh my God, it's just amazing. Like this man is doing some very, very incredible musical things. And this track is absolutely no exception. So much amazing texture, reverse sounds in there. Yeah, absolutely, hands down, fantastic track. That was so cool. And you know, I said I'd plug the mentorship just very, very briefly. I am kind of opening up the mentorship again for 2026. If you want to learn more information about that and maybe join the waitlist, which is applications opening February, I'll drop a link to the waitlist in the chat so you can check out more about the mentorship program, which Schmohawk here is a part of the pilot program for. And that was just a fantastic submission. And what a way to round out the submissions for December as well. That brings us to the end of the submissions for December. What an incredible just array, variety of submissions here for the December monthly Discord challenge. You know, it's really, really so cool to have been running these challenges now for 12 months, a whole year. I can't wait to see what another year brings. If you haven't participated in these challenges before, you want to participate in these challenges going forward, we're again going to run them in January, February, March, April, May, every single month. You know, jump into the Discord if you're not already a part of it. Link is in the description of this YouTube video. You also get a chance to vote on the prompts for every month if you're a part of the Discord as well. Yeah, you just get a chance to be a part of an incredible community of people writing a variety of different genres of music, just brought together by a love of making electronic music. And I think that's something super special and a chance to just like push yourself a little bit creatively every single month so you can continue writing music and actually finishing stuff, which, you know, is one of the most important things when it comes to writing music. I think finishing music is just like the one way that you get better and also just have something, you know, tangible to show for all the hard work and effort that you put into writing music. And these are a fantastic opportunity, these challenges, for you to kind of kickstart that creative journey, that creative process. And, you know, I'm also just selfishly, I like to hear more music from members of the community as well. So if you're not already part of the Discord, jump on in. I really can't wait to hear some of your music in 2026. But that's it. That's all of the submissions. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining in the live stream. Again, if you're not already part of the Discord, links in the description of this YouTube video. Make sure to join in. It's completely free. You just come in and you hang out, and we make music every month. It's pretty cool. So the next challenge will probably be kicking off in a few weeks' time. Generally happens the last 2 weeks of the month, and you get 2 weeks to submit. Who knows what the prompt is going to be for January? If you want to vote on the prompt, make sure to jump into the Discord. But otherwise, thank you all so much for hanging out. This has been really fun. I love doing these. Hopefully I'll do some more live streams in New Year as well, but we're going to continue doing these listening parties every single month for these challenges, of course. So thank you all so much for tuning in. I hope you're having an awesome day, and I hope it continues to stay awesome and that you continue to stay awesome. And go keep making music. And that's me out. Thanks so much, everyone. Take care and stay awesome.